Howdy, I'm Tim, and welcome to the Mr. Maple Show. Today we're bringing you some flowering content from our Fun Flower Fridays. Make sure to like this video, make sure to subscribe to our weekly emails. We had 10 new trees on Tuesday, but we also add 10 new flowering plants on Friday at 10 a.m. and we sign up for our weekly emails. You get to be a part of that. So make sure to check that out. There's some cool plants on there. We've got a huge assortment of azaleas on our website, one of the largest you'll find online for mail order. We often have over 100 varieties of azaleas and even more getting listed every single Friday. So that's something you'll definitely want to check out. Today we're doing a whole video on one of my favorite azaleas. This is an Aromi hybrid called Spring Sensation. This is a Rhododendron Canisins. People often wonder why azaleas are sometimes called rhododendrons. And to make it simple for you, it's kind of like that whole all rectangles are squares, but not all squares are rectangles. All azaleas are rhododendron, but not all rhododendron are azaleas. And Rhododendron Canisins is the native Piedmont azalea. This is a hybrid selection by Dr. Eugene Aromi of Alabama. He went through and looked for high heat tolerance and humidity tolerance on azaleas. And this is one of his best selections that we love here at our nursery. It's called Spring Sensation. It's hard for me to talk right now because the fragrance is so sweet. I mean, it's one of the most sweet smelling native azaleas. You'll really enjoy this one in your garden. It adds just that extra dimension in the landscape. When people think of Japanese maples in the landscape and companion plants, you always think about azaleas. And these native azaleas grow in similar situations with morning sun, afternoon shade, or some sunlight, to even some can handle full sun. This is a plant, Spring Sensation, that will end up getting about 6 to 8 feet in height, by about 4 to 5 foot in width in 10 years. Native azaleas, there's two main tips for growing native azaleas that you'll want to know. One is they like good drainage, just like Japanese maples. The other thing is they like highly organic matter in their soil when you're planting them. That's often why you see native azaleas growing up on mountaintops, is because you've got that organic matter that they're growing on those big bald areas. And so that's a great way to grow these native azaleas as well, is with highly organic matter when you're planting and good drainage. Those are some of my best tips for growing native azaleas. But Spring Sensation just adds a lot of pink. Typically blooms about mid-spring to late spring. In the cold frames we have, they may be forced out to bloom a little bit sooner, but they're blooming so perfectly right now, we had to bring them to you to show you what this plant does, show you this amazing pink bloom, and it's a great plant to add to that spring garden. And being a native plant, it's great for pollinators. Hummingbirds will love this, butterflies will love this, bees will love this. And this is a plant that just gives that native plant feel of the mountains that you often have in your Japanese maple landscape, with some pink flowers that'll really just add some amazing pink color. It's pretty awesome. The native Piedmont azalea, also known as the mountain azalea, is a really great plant to grow. And this being a hybrid selected for high heat and high humidity, and this makes it a great plant for a lot of the same people who are growing Japanese maples in the South. Dr. Eugene Aromi has hybridized a lot of amazing azaleas. You'll find a lot of his selections on our website. And I think he was one of the best plant breeders in the South when it comes to these native azaleas in the deep South, for having that high heat and humidity tolerance. Spring Sensation, I think, is a plant you'll really enjoy in your landscape. And I think once you start down this path of these native azaleas, you'll really get hooked on them like we did here at Mr. Maple. I hope you enjoyed this fun flowering content. We're going to be adding a few more fun flowering content videos in from time to time on our YouTube channel. So if you like this video, make sure to like it, comment on it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate you all taking time to watch. Take care, and God bless.